This is Volcanus Draker, and you're watching Platform Party. Okay, that's a little weird. Don't know why it would ask me which account I would want to use. Alrighty then. Also, reason I had to start it from there is because otherwise you don't get to see that opening cutscene before the start menu. So I had to start it from right as I immediately load the game, just to be able to catch that. So this is Shining Resonance Refrain. Sorry. A little tired. It's starting to turn dark, so a little tired right now. Gonna start a brand new game. Gonna go with the original. This is just basically the story itself. Refrain is just where you get like 2 extra characters from the story, but it won't quite fully make sense because you can use them to fight themselves in it. So yeah. So we're gonna start with the original. The Refrain version is just like if you want to go after like every achievement in the game, and like 100% every achievement. So, excuse me. Hold on real quick, let me take a quick drink to clear my throat. Oh, that's much better. So, you guys can go ahead and read this. This is just telling like, this is basically the game how it was originally intended to be played without the refrain version of it, which just explains the same thing that I was already saying, and for people who've played it for the first time. So let's get going. I'll go with standard.
It's the enemy! They're coming! We're under attack!
It's an elf! A dragoneer! All soldiers to the front gate! Go! Hurry!
Op 1. Moonlit Overturn.
Looks like she got their attention. That should leave this area clear. Right on time, too. I suppose she's never been one for half measures. But now it's our turn. Our target's on this floor. He should be trapped in a cell in the furthest part of the lab. We find him and save him.
Yes, milady.
I want everyone coming back in one piece. Move out. Our mission starts now.
Okay. Controlling characters. Move with the left trigger. Left stick. Look around with the right stick. I'll basically just give short versions of what it says because I've gone through this before. Also, turn your camera around to the back of you because you'll easily miss this chest if you don't check that way. Sometimes some games would start you all the way at the end of the wall, but for whatever reason they start you off a little bit further ahead. So sometimes you won't think that, like, oh, there's something behind you. Man. Don't know what's in my throat, but making it a little bit harder to talk without, like, having to clear it so much.
You there! Halt!
Should have figured it wouldn't be that easy. Oh well.
Who are you? State your business.
Would you believe I'm here to rescue a princess? I guess you don't care.
Oh god. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious because foreshadowing of something ridiculous.
In any case, I owe you an introduction. I am Sonia Blanche, a sworn knight of Astoria.
An Astoria! Breach! There's been a breach!
Unfortunately for you, I'm in a hurry, so I won't be holding back.
I probably won't be going over the controls for each character because I've already gone through this before. But I will have it show up on the screen for you guys to read if you're following along. Also, if you hear like clicking, that's just me slamming my finger onto the button. I guess in casual and in standard, the enemies differ because when you play casual, there's usually only one right there. So I guess in the standard one, they give you an extra enemy to fight. Or maybe there's two. I've probably forgotten. But this is kind of one of those games where you have to fight everything around to gain a lot of XP. Nice, a 14-hit combo. Wonder if I can get anything insanely big as a combo.
Here they come.
I know it probably won't happen, but maybe. Ooh,
I'm feeling it.
got 40 XP for that. Nice. I'll go ahead and check over here. Go to the objective point.
This is it. If our information's right, he should be in here. What? How cruel! I'm here to help. Are you Yuma Ilvern?
Yes, that's me.
I'm Sonia, a Knight of Astoria. I'm here to break you out. Just follow me.
Huh?
Come on. We need to escape before the guards arrive.
Escape? Escape to where? I have nowhere to go.
Do you want to stay here?
Well, of course not. But
Then follow me. We just need to make it out and you're free. You can go anywhere you want. Come on, let's go.
all right.
There she is! That's the Astoria Knight!
There's more of them than I thought. So much for slipping out the main gate. Okay, change of plans.
Milady!
Good timing. Looks like we're going with Plan B for the escape. This way.
No. We'll hold the line here. You get to safe ground.
What? No! Then all of you would...
We'll be fine. We survived your training, didn't we?
Dang.
A handful of Imperials aren't gonna take us out.
Fine. Do me proud, everyone. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just follow me. We can escape from up top instead.
Also, these markers are double exclamation points, so it'll explain later, but these are just basically story-based events to where they progress the storyline. Also gotta be careful with that AP, because if it goes out, I'm in trouble. I won't be able to attack.
Yeah! Yes, we did it!
Wait, what?
Get ready.
Okay, that was over here. Like I couldn't interact with him for a minute.
I'm
keep saying like the same thing
I'm free.
as in Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles.
Get ready. Here they come. Come at me.
I'm surprised he didn't try and come after me.
How about that?
Just stood there and took the hit. Also, that blue thing right up ahead that's glowing is a save point. It's gonna basically say that with a pop-up. My nose is a little stuffed up. Beautiful moon. Oh, excuse me.
This is our escape route?
Right. See how the walls crumbled over there? We can climb down and get out of here.
They've reached the top! Don't let them escape!
But those guards will be here any moment. They'll just catch us while we're climbing.
They would, if it was just the two of us. If we didn't have backup. Come on, Dragoneer. Hurry it up. This is your cue.
Also, I won't be going over some of the characters' attack styles because I've kind of made it a bit farther into here, maybe like 3 or 4 hours in.
The hour is upon us. Sonya must be in position by now. Then it is my turn to fight. A suitable diversion should be enough to ensure their escape.
Halt! Identify yourself!
I am a Dragoneer of Welland. Perhaps you understand what that means?
Welland? Then she's the one. She wiped out the South 7th Legion all on her own!
I can't say I recall. It certainly sounds like something I might have done.
You don't remember.
What business does a Dragoneer have with us?
I only ask that you let me pass.
Don't be ridiculous! You think we'd just let you in?
If you choose violence, I must respond in kind. But your passing will not go unmourned. Through my requiem, your soul will find peace.
Sounds a little peaceful.
I am Kirika Toa Alma, Diva Magica and inheritor of the rune songs of nature. Face me!
A bow heart? Cool.
Intruder! We're under attack!
That shot to the face, though.
That takes care of that. Still no sign of Sonia. This is no simple delay. Has she abandoned the front gate? Perhaps she's chosen the secondary plan. Storming the gates will do me no good. I'll have to find a different route to the rendezvous point.
Yuma. Yuma, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Your situation...
I know. I'll probably
So
just get
strange.
captured
Didn't
again.
Pop up the other voices dialogue.
Why do you not draw your sword? You are more than capable of defending yourself.
No, I can't. I'd rather just go back to my cell.
Don't you want to escape?
I do, but if it means I have to use that power, I can't. They lock me up, but they wouldn't kill me. I just have to let them experiment on me. It's just pain. I'm used to pain. Yeah, if I can just endure it, then...
There she is! That's the Astoria Knight!
You okay?
Huh?
What's wrong? I thought I lost you for a second there.
No, it's nothing. But the guards...
I know, but if we can hold on a little longer, my friend will come back us up. I'll keep you safe until then. Don't worry.
Right. Thank you, Miss Sonia.
I'm no miss. Just call me Sonia.
Oh, okay. Sonia. Wait. Something about this feels so nostalgic somehow. What was that?
Yuma, watch out! Get back!
Right.
Yuma, are you truly satisfied? Would you stand back without a word of objection and watch her fight for your sake?
What are you trying to say?
You are dead weight, a spectator, a useless piece upon the board of battle. I ask again, can you accept this? You are no younger, no less capable than she is. Yet when she raises her blade, you hesitate and watch. Yuma, does this not pain you?
No, of course I feel bad. What am I supposed to do? You're telling me to use your power? I told you I can't do that!
It is not my power I am advising you to wield. You sealed that blade within yourself, and it is high time you used it.
Wait, what?
But if I draw that sword...
Do you not long for that power? Do you not wish to fight at her side?
Fine, Dragon.
Dragon?
I don't like it, but you're right. It's time for me to fight. I am Yuma, Heriter of the Dragon Soul. Vandalhorn, Dragon Resonator. I release thy bonds! Let this blade howl with the pulse of dragonkind!
body and soul. This is Dragon Incarnate. Now, show them the might of Vandalhorn, the Dragon Resonator.
Just this once. This is the last time I draw this sword.
Yuma?
Sonya, I can fight too.
Then it gives a tutorial on his abilities and how he fights.
Yes!
Yuma.
What? That song.
Who's singing?
Who's that?
She's... a dragon? Is that one of the Empire's Draco Machina?
Thank you, Trishula.
Trishula? As in Poseidon's trident? Trishula?
That's Trishula. Then you're... the Imperial Dragonair Princess, Excella.
Indeed.
Of course. That dragon's one of the 3 spears of the Imperial Princess. I suppose it makes sense their mistress wouldn't be far. But why are you in Alfheim?
To humble those who would stand against the Empire. Knight of Astoria.
Hey, Yuma. Stay close to me no matter what. And on my signal, just run as fast as you can.
What?
Just trust me, okay?
Oh, okay.
Trishula, I leave them to you. Have at them.
Of course.
Trishula, wait.
What?
Huh? Is that...
Finally, she's here.
That song.
Impressive indeed. To block an arrow in flight.
Hey, Kirika. A little late, don't you think?
A new foe. Speak your name.
I am Kirika Toa Alma, Dragoneer of Welland, Diva Magica, and inheritor of the rune songs from the dragons of old.
I'm glad you finally showed up. I thought we were finished.
And rightly so. Few could stand against a Draco Machina, even without an Imperial Dragoneer commanding it.
Her name is... Kirika? It's happening again.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
That didn't look like you were fine.
My, the original Diva Magica in the flesh. An intriguing development. Then let me see your power firsthand. Trishula, take them!
Eureka, can we handle this?
I cannot say, but we must try. We must save the Shining Dragon, no matter the cost.
This will also, as I was about to say, introduce breaking, which you can basically stun an enemy for a certain amount of time, which decreases their defense greatly to allow you to get in a great amount of damage on their health. And the state of it when it's about to break. That was an easy takedown. And a very well placed break.
I had imagined the original Diva Magica's power would be more impressive somehow.
It will be more than enough to strike you down.
Really? A bold claim.
I can't move.
What's wrong? Standing still, even on a battlefield like this. It's as if you're inviting my lance.
Eureka!
I think not. What's wrong? I'm waiting.
I can't move!
Are you all truly so helpless? Perhaps you were weaker than I thought.
Weak? Don't give me that. We already put down your dragon. What does that make you?
Pardon? You believe you felled Trishula?
What's so funny?
You have barely seen a fraction of Trishula's might. Rise, my dragon. I shall grant you power anew.
You will pay for that, humans.
It's coming back to life?
That resonance. Is that her harmonic?
Now you see. Dragon and Harmonic, uniting to grant each other supreme power. That is the true might of a Dragoneer.
Then we'll just beat it down again!
Probably wouldn't take as long though.
I see you are persistent, if nothing else. But you forget one crucial detail. There are 3 spears under my command, and Trishula is but one. Hardly worth the effort. They were so intent on rescuing this boy. Who is he?
Your Highness, are you all right?
Yes, perfectly fine. Seize them.
Yes, Your Highness.
They're taking me back. But I can't stop them. I didn't want to escape anyway. Just have to stay in my cell. Just have to stay quiet.
Quiet? Indeed. Perhaps you will return to your prison. Perhaps the experiments will continue. But what of the girls?
What do you mean?
Your would-be rescuers are of no use to the Empire. There would be no point in subjecting them to the same trials. After you have been taken away, whether by the soldier's hand or the Draco Machina, these two will die.
No! Damn it, I have to do something! But what can I do?
Need you ask? You know exactly what you can do.
The power of the dragon? No! If I use that, then...
Refuse if you wish. That is your choice. What does it matter to me if two reckless girls meet their ends? It sounds like you feel the same, Yuma.
No, of course not! I can't just abandon them!
What is that? Impossible. That boy's a dragon?
It cannot be. That's... He has been awakened. But how?
Yuma! Your radiance!
You want us to get on? All right.
My apologies, Your Radiance.
Trishula, Gaybolg, Gugnir! Don't let that dragon escape. After it!
If you command, but at great risk.
How so?
That was the Shining Dragon, our nemesis. He who fought us in the fires of Ragnarok. If we are to face him again, we must prepare for the worst.
The Shining Dragon. Its power is legend. Our records say it was the greatest of the world dragons. Then no. I rescind my order. I'll not risk your lives in a reckless charge. We will strike when we are better prepared. Still, I never imagined Alfheim would present such revelations so soon. The question is this an omen of our fortune or our doom?
Long ago, the people spoke of a sacred island, a sea-bound holy land where Deus dwelled, Alfheim. Since time immemorial, The high elves of this island lived in peace with dragons, using mystic rune songs to commune with their mighty allies. Yet, this peace did not last. Deus, a force more powerful than any dragon, looked upon this world with disdain and sought to build a new world atop the old. High elves, who were loyal to the dragons, did battle with their kin, who stood beside Deus. Chaos, suffering, war spread forth from the Holy Land, a shadow to cover the entire world. After centuries of carnage, the dragons finally claimed victory and sealed Deus away. The war had been won, but at what cost? The battle had exacted a terrible price upon their kind, and few remained. Ages of war had left Alfheim a barren wasteland, and those elves who fought for the dragons left their home to seek peace in a new life on the mainland. In the 1,000 years since that war's end, it came to be known as Ragnarok. Over the long years that followed, life slowly returned to Alfheim. The land darkened by war grew bright again, and humans soon came to settle in its newly fertile fields. These immigrants founded the Kingdom of Astoria, and its dominion grew to span all of Alfheim. However, 10 years ago, the trumpets of war sounded across the sea once again, and Alfheim was invaded by the largest nation of the mainland, the Lombardian Empire. This peaceful island was once again plunged into the fires of war. The Knights of Astoria fought bravely, but the Empire's strength was overwhelming. The defenders lost more and more ground by the day, until over half the land was under Lombardian control. Yet, Astoria managed to push them to a stalemate, thanks to the military support of the Elven Kingdom of Welland, denizens of the mainland, and neighbor to the Empire. Astoria held a key to victory, their famed Dragoneers, warriors who wield harmonics, instruments gifted to mortals long ago by a dragon of old. That dragon, he who forged the harmonics from his own body and granted those blessings unto mortals, was the almighty Shining Dragon, the same creature who now inhabits the body of a boy named Yuma. It is here and now, as the Shining Dragon soars through Astorian skies, that our story begins.
Your Highness, this is unexpected. Had I been made aware of your arrival, I would have mustered the troops for inspection.
I'm not here to inspect your men.
I see. Then to what do we owe the honor?
How long have military operations in Alfheim gone on now, Georg? 8? No, 9 years? 9 years to see the Emperor's, my father's, will done, and somehow, victory yet eludes us. The Emperor wishes to convey his impatience. He desires results. To that end, I come bearing the burden of command. By the Emperor's will, the invasion of Alfheim continues under my supreme authority. Your Beowulf now obeys me. I'll hear objections.
I have none, Your Highness. We of Beowulf, the Knight Sanguine, have thus far failed in delivering our Emperor his conquest. If His Majesty has seen fit to grant us a second chance, though undeserving, we humbly accept.
Enough then. Let's not speak of apologies and humility. Instead, let us speak of plans. As I transition into my new role as commander, I admit confusion on a matter I'd like explained. This boy, the alleged bearer of the Shining Dragon. I've reviewed all your compiled intelligence, and yet, not one report in the lot mentioned the dragon at all. Not even in passing. Explain this to me.
We judge that information unfit to be reported on, Your Highness.
Not worth reporting? Surely I misheard. The mightiest of his kin, a legend amongst even other dragons. You mean to tell me the discovery of the Shining Dragon himself doesn't even deserve a footnote?
Perhaps it's best I let the man I assigned to it explain. Joachim?
Yes, a perfectly understandable query. We heard rumors the child possessed the Shining Dragon, so we acquired him, yes. We've since spent a great deal of time observing his growth, but sadly we were unable to detect the Shining Dragon's energy signature. He still was able to channel pure dragon energy on his own, however. I was in the midst of running tests for that at the time.
So hopefully it's clear why we chose as we did. The official reports are reserved for confirmed, verified intelligence only.
I see. I'll remember your discretion as I conduct my new duties. Still, the Shining Dragon. Can this power of mine tame even you, I wonder?
Hey, we talking about the Shining Dragon in here? Like the special mythical one? Is he really all that?
Zest, you're late. Care to explain yourself? And show some respect. I'll not tolerate your lip in the presence of Her Highness.
Already crawling up my back, Jorg? I'm not gonna be rude. Promise. Hey, Princess. You brought your Draco Machina with you, right? So between them and the Shining Dragon, who do you think is stronger, huh?
Between the Shining Dragon and my 3 spears? I cannot say. He fled before any true test of strength could be had. But the spears have already communed with me on this matter. They prescribe caution in dealing with him. Nothing more.
I see. So he might actually be fun to play around with, is what you're saying. Like if your big fancy Machina aren't up to snuff.
Zest, I told you to mind your tongue.
What? Just calling it like I see it.
Zest!
I mean, if you see it the way it is, why hold your tongue?
Fine, fine, I'll just go. Later.
Jorg, who was that man?
Oh, Zest. Yes, my strongest lieutenant. Strongest of all the Knights Sanguine, in fact.
I see.
Less fortunately, he has a certain temperament. As his captain, I regret to report his mood swings are difficult to work around.
I thought I felt a measure of power in him. If he's as unruly as you say, that is misfortunate. Well, no matter. I have concluded my business here for the day. We'll continue planning on the morrow.
Thy will be done, Highness. Before you go, though, Beatrice?
Standing by, sir.
I couldn't help but notice you didn't bring your retainers, Highness. Please, I would have you employ Beatrice instead. You'll find her capable.
My name is Beatrice. It will, of course, be my pleasure to serve your highness.
A bender of shadow? How fascinating. Very well, Beatrice. You may accompany me for the duration.
Thy will be done.
With me, then. Let's be off.
Let me guess, before you start. Don't leave her side for even a moment, and make sure her every need is seen to. Something like that?
Something like that.
Why does he look like he's up to something behind the scenes?
Does it still hurt? You're safe now. I promise.
What's going on?
Hey, no moving! Stop! You'll reopen your wounds!
I see. I'm having a dream, which means this is back then.
Well, strange that he would remember this. Could it possibly be when he was younger?
Please! I know it hurts, but you can't move! Oh, no, no, no! If you're in that much pain... Oh, I know! I'll cast a spell to numb the pain, alright? Just hold still a moment longer. Here goes. Ready?
Aww.
That's right. I remember now. That girl, that girl. Her name, why can't I remember?
Oh, Your Radiance. You're awake.
Where?
You're in Marga, Your Radiance, the royal capital of Astoria.
I see. And you're Kirika, right?
Kirika Toa Alma of Welland. I'm also known as the Diva Magica. Please, call me Kirika, Your Radiance.
Alright, Kirika. Nice to meet you. Diva like a singer, right? That song before. Just what is a Diva Magica?
Oh, originally we were translators, I suppose. Divas once acted as bridges between men and dragons, communicating will and whim. When dragons still roamed the world, there was peace. They spoke to us, taught us, sang to us in their ancient rune songs. Though the dragons are gone now, and the skies over Alfheim are empty, we divas still play the songs in remembrance. A new Diva Magica begins training from a very early age, not just to master rune songs, but draconic lore, historical texts. That's how it was for me anyway. I applied myself to my training, but it always felt off, empty. But then I met you, Your Radiance. I always knew you returned to us. That's why I've been studying, playing my heart out, and now you're really here. My apologies, Your Radiance. I allowed zeal to overcome me. Please, if I may serve you in any capacity, only say so.
Okay. Kirika, you know I'm not actually the Shining Dragon, right? My name is...
I understand, Master Yuma. Perhaps not in fleshly form, but in spirit, you are the Shining Dragon.
Okay, I'm the Shining Dragon. We'll go with that. Honestly, I'm just glad to have someone looking after me.
Oh yeah, these are special traits that characters have for affinity with each other throughout the game. Different traits cause different kinds of bonds to grow between the characters.
Good morning, Kirika. How's he doing? Oh, he's awake? Mom! Mom!
And that was Primula. Her mother Emma runs this place. The Seagull Inn, I should say.
Mom, look!
Oh my, good to see your eyes open, dear. You gave us quite the fright when you wouldn't wake up, you know.
I did? Thank you for looking after me, ma'am.
Breakfast is ready, so why don't you come down and put something in your stomach? Oh, and the princess is here. Best not make her wait.
The princess?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, you're just gonna have to see.
In time, Your Radiance. I think you'll understand after you two have spoken.
Hey, good morning. You had a rough night. Were you able to rest up? What's wrong? You seem confused.
She said I was supposed to be meeting a princess down here, so does that mean...
A Oh, for the love of... Hey, Emma. I told you not to call me princess in town.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry, dear.
Hold on. You're... No way. You're a princess?
What? Like it's that hard to believe? Here, why don't you let me introduce myself? Sonia Blanche, Crown Princess of Astoria and firstborn to the royal family. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Yuma Ilvern, Your Highness. It's a profound honor to meet you.
Hey, nuh-uh. None of that. No highnesses. Just call me Sonia, okay?
You got it, but what's the Crown Princess kicking around a regular old inn for?
Well, excuse us for being regular and old. We're the top inn in the city, thank you. And we've even got Dragoneers staying here.
Easy now, Primula. But she's right. I live here as the Dragoneers' caretaker.
Dragoneers? That's what Excella and Kirika are, right? Are you a Dragoneer too?
No, not personally. It's more like I'm in training to become one. Something like that, anyway. So, Yuma, weird question, but can we talk about your plans from here on? Your future?
Sonia, I think it would be better if the king explained. We should escort his radiance to the castle before anything else.
You're right. Can you come with us for a bit, Yuma?
I'm a little uneasy about all this royalty stuff, but it's not like I can refuse the people seeing to my every need. Okay, wherever you want to go, point the way.
Welcome, Sir Yuma. I am Albert, King of Astoria. Thank you for making the journey to my humble hall.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come, Sir Yuma. No need to be so stiff. Actually, if I may call you simply Yuma?
Sure, that's fine, sir.
Very good. Now, Yuma, I'm sure you have some guesses as to why you're here.
The Shining Dragon, right?
Then we're all on the same page. That's the short version, yes. However, let me first assure you of your freedom in this hall. Unlike the Empire, I have no intention of holding you against your will. You alone will choose whether to lend us your aid, and you alone will decide what shape that aid takes. That being said, if I may be so presumptuous, I would ask you for a particular kind of aid. The Shining Dragons, if it's yours to give. For nearly a decade now, Astoria has slowly bent and buckled under the Empire's boot heel.
We're locked in a bad stalemate, to be frank with you. Marga's fortifications have seen that it remains standing for now, but we cannot place our faith in the walls forever. Then there are refugees fleeing occupied lands, and the poor souls left behind. They are my subjects, and I their king. I am duty-bound to protect them.
I understand. I've seen the Empire do some terrible things out there. When I was at Gelritz, I saw cruelty. All kinds of inhumane experiments.
Will you help us? With the Shining Dragon's power, Alfheim could be free of Imperial influence.
I want to stop them too, I really do. But I can't use the Shining Dragon's power to do it. It's too...
To what? It's not like he's evil. He helped me in Kirika, remember?
No, not evil. It's more like...
Ugh! Then make a decision, why don't you? What does his power even mean to you, huh?
Well...
Answer me! This is all about you, so why don't you say something?
Girl, you're stressing him out. Chill.
If you've come this far just to clam up, ugh! I don't understand you.
Sonia, enough. Yuma can hardly make his own decisions when you lay the pressure on so thick.
What? No, I didn't mean... No, I'm sorry, Yuma. None of that was right of me to say. Please excuse my display. You know I don't mean to embarrass you in your own hall, Father. And Yuma, can you forgive me? I know you have your reasons, so if you don't want to use your power...
No, it's okay. I should be the one apologizing.
In the end, the fault lies with me, I think. You did, after all, just escape from Imperial prison. Perhaps I was wrong to push for answers when you've been left with only questions. Shall we take a break for now? A moment to think with clear heads would do us all well. You are dismissed, Yuma. Please, take whatever time you need. See the city, and return with your decision once you've made it. Fair?
Yes, if you say so, Your Majesty.
I usually like having the map on my character, so that way I can see it a little better. But I'll probably just leave it right back up into the left, not left, right corner, so you guys can see better. But there will be times to where I'll often bring up the map to a larger set, so I can see the entire area and all the paths to take.
How's it going?
Also, just to let you know, her prices are expensive. But it won't be that bad because eventually you will start getting a lot of money. So it'll be a little easier later on throughout the game as you grind and for levels and money, because enemies drop money and items sometimes. Not all the time, because quite often they don't usually drop items at the very beginning of the game. Okay, I think this is the only other place you can go to.
How's it going?
This will also be very important when collecting materials from enemies and monsters. Also, you can sometimes craft the, well, not craft, get the items from the wild, because there are plants that you can pick up materials from as well. Oh yeah, for each different color of those, they help improve your character. Sounds like he has a crush on her. Also, there's like items all over the place. Sometimes they're a little harder to see, sometimes they're in kind of plain sight. Hey,
Yes!
see. That's actually very useful for crafting certain materials for like reviving allies. Oh, nothing was there. Thought there was.
Oh, welcome back. There's someone here to see you. Uncle Burrows, this is the boy I was talking about.
Ah, about time. You're our dragon boy, then. The king filled me in. Call me Burrows. How are you holding up?
Hi. It's, nice to meet you.
Oh, forgive me, Yuma. I should have mentioned. This is Burrows, captain of the Knights of Astoria and an old family friend. Captain, if you're making a visit to the Seagull, that must mean you've got work for the Dragoneers, right?
Right you are, my lady. A hunting contract. Seems something big is out terrorizing folk beyond the walls.
What, a monster? More than your knights can handle if you're asking for a Dragoneer to deal with it.
Well, the Knights of Astoria... See, we've got our hands full with something else right now, so...
I see. By all means then, let's petition the Dragoneers.
Hey, Sonia. There are other Dragoneers besides Kirika staying here, right?
3 of them all told, yeah. Kirika and 2 others all use the Seagull Inn as their base of operations. And when the throne doesn't have official contracts to offer, they go around assisting the people of Marga instead. There's not a soul in Marga who can't tell you a story about a stout-hearted Dragoneer. You can always rely on them. Astoria owes generations of peace and comfort to their protection. By playing their harmonics, they can channel special magic and perform feats far beyond other people. All to keep the peace, of course.
Harmonics? Is that what you call those instrument weapon things Kirika and Excella were using?
Mm-hmm. Long ago, the shining dragon inside you gifted them to the ancients so they could protect themselves. There are supposedly 7 harmonic armaments in all, 3 of which are here in Astoria. The elves of Welland have another 3. And the last one's in the care of that Imperial princess.
Welland? Oh, but isn't that Kirika's homeland? What's she doing fighting for Astoria instead?
Well, Astoria and Wellentine relations are peaceful. The elves' ancestors lived here a long time ago, so we've been allies for generations. At any rate, I should go and see about this something big. You stay here where it's safe, Yuma.
You're going all by yourself?
I can't just demand a Dragoneer's time without doing any scouting first now, can I? It's my duty to aid them in my father's place, you know.
Be that as it may, my lady. Maybe take Yuma with you all the same, just to be safe.
Me?
Don't worry, Captain Burrows. It's just a scouting op. You don't have to be so protective. Emma, could you make Yuma some tea? I'll be back before it's cold.
Ah, my lady, wait! And she's gone.
Reckless girl.
Emma, why didn't you stop her? Now I have to figure my plans out all over again.
Plans? What in the world are you talking about?
Nothing. Yeah, I didn't say a thing.
I'm guessing he wanted Yuma to go with her to keep her safe.
Now, how to fix this? Hey, Yuma! Little coward, are you letting the princess totter off into danger all on her own?
Huh?
But she said she was just scouting, so...
No excuses. Get after her right now, boy. Hop to.
Wait, why? Why do I have to do this?
I'd do as he says, Your Radiance. Sir Burroughs is a very stubborn man. Arguing will only make him grumpier.
He doesn't look that old to be grumpy.
Fine, I'll go. I'm go.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Radiance. If we hurry, we should be able to catch up before Sonia reaches the gates.
Also, just to mention, there's a lot of dialogue in this game, so yeah. Although this game is supposed to be like 35 hours, but like 40 to 50 hours if you're like trying to 100% everything. You guys can go ahead and pause and read all this. I'll be reading this through the editing. But it's also good to like grab as many quests as you possibly can, because it gives a good opportunity to get a lot of XP and other things kind of quickly. See, she has something for us.
How's it going? Welcome.
Just to let you know, there will be times to where I will have the map up on the screen in a large format, so I know what all quests and other things that will pop up later throughout the game to get to them. Also, instead of just letting the text go out, I'll just like kind of speed it up to let people read it. And that way they can like pause and read the whole thing. think a quest will pop up for it? I'm guessing not yet, then. These are just like conversational spots where you can talk to them.
Hello.
The unreachable tower.
All right.
Enemy approaching. I shall be your opponent.
Basically, it causes the enemy to stun, so that's what it because that can actually be a great advantage in fighting. And this is just like explaining to escape from the battle. Also, when your entire party loses all their HP, you don't like get a game over. They kind of like just respawn. Well, you do get kind of a game over, but like they kind of like respawn a little away from where they were currently at. So it's not a full trudge back to where you were. Items around in the field.
Get ready. Here they come. I shall be your opponent.
How's that? Go! There! How's that?
Let us fight together. I will be there. I will be it.
Level 7?
Get ready. Here they come.
No.
Come on.
How's that? Take this!
So it's just kind of like move a bit
I can do this.
Let's go!
Enemy approaching.
just so I can
I'll treat your wounds.
they were the same boss.
How's that? Go!
Oh, she stole my thought.
Get ready. Here they come.
No other way. Take this!
Hands on me.
Turtwig's evolution.
We're doing great! Enemy approaching. Chica. Enemy approaching.
Yes!
Come on! I'm feeling it!
That would have cost an immediate account.
Enemy approaching.
Let's go!
I believe that's the final one before the boss.
Mission spotted! Is there no other way? How's that?
That sounds like a boom. Also, if you heard that pop, that was just me having my joints a little stiff. And let's see. Level 5, which I believe I get a new attack. Almost level 5, okay, cool. This is where you can get your new abilities and special moves from for combat, as it will explain. Okay, now this will introduce a new mechanic to where you can transform into the dragon at will, but when your magic starts to get low, it can cause you to go berserk, or it can just end up going into berserk mode out of nowhere. Like, you could even just do like one hit and then like boom, you go instantly into berserk state. And then it like switches you to another character. And you basically have to deal with two threats basically coming after you until your character comes out, until Yuma comes out of the dragon state and goes back to human form. Also, if it sounds like I'm shuffling, it's just me trying to like get comfortable on my seat. Sitting here for a long while can make you stiff. Yeah, Dragon Shift. This is basically what I was explaining just a few minutes ago. Also, this can give resonance and other abilities to also enhance your abilities when you're in Shining Dragon mode. Also, the dragon form also has its own set of attacks. Yeah, just as I was explaining, when your MP is low, or sometimes it'll just like randomly happen. It could cause you to go berserk in that state for like whatever reason, or just randomly. It might show him going behind I was trying to shift back to you, but he went berserk, so I wasn't able to in time. So not only do we have the listen to deal with, we now have to try and survive against Yuma going berserk. I believe we just got hit with the one before where we're stunned and unable to do anything. Also, in Henry, you can go to the party setting and switch the leader to whoever you like. This kind of gives you an advantage in the fight. Some other things that do this, and if she's down, I don't know if I have any revival items. Nope, I thought that should have been one. I thought it was a healing item, but she's already unconscious, so unable to. Also, that can stun an enemy for a little bit. Nice, broken. Also, your party member stays at 0 until you're like able to heal them, and also they don't gain any XP if they're knocked out at the end of the battle. It makes it harder to level them up when that happens.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Looks that way. Thank you, Yuma. You were a big help. Let's go report back to Burrows now, huh?
I don't think that'll really be necessary.
There's no need to return to town. We can give our report right here, actually.
I've been made, eh?
Captain Burrows, what are you doing here?
Begging your forgiveness, my lady. Killing monsters wasn't the only thing you were doing out here. I wanted to see Yuma and the Shining Dragon in a real fight, you understand?
I see. That's why you were so adamant about this.
Yep. Figured a monster sighting was as good a chance as I was gonna get.
I suspected as much.
Captain Burrows, don't you think that's extremely unfair to Yuma? You tell him too, Kirika, how it's an affront to the Shining Dragon's honor or something.
The Shining Dragon's honor? I don't think the Shining Dragon would honestly care.
That may be so, but his radiance has blessed us with his sublime presence, his holy
Also,
splendor.
she's gonna constantly do that and give praise to him.
I knew of Sir Burrows' plan, but said nothing, so that I might lay eyes on his radiance again. I'm not certain I have any place chastising the good captain for his actions.
Lay eyes on her. Whatever, fine. Fine, we'll talk about it later. Let's just head back to the castle for now, okay? And I'll be sure to mention it to my father. How bravely you fought alongside us, Yuma.
Yeah.
And as you can see by our group, Kirika's the only one who's around. So until we can get any revival items, she's gonna stay at no health until we get to the end. Or whenever I'm able to like bring her back into consciousness. What does it say? I couldn't honestly read it. Hopefully I picked the right thing and actually complimented it. So right now I'll just try and like get back to the castle. So maybe pick up this chest. Oh wait, I've already got one. Never mind it.
We've been spotted.
Also, enemies seem to respawn like they're bloody rabbits. They just keep coming out of nowhere.
Yes.
But I'll go and
okay.
see it right here. First
My,
I'll
my.
heal her.
Welcome back. Get some rest.
Go ahead and skip that for now. So I can go here and save real quick.
Okay.
And I will leave it off for right here. Drop a comment, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you want more, and if you were enjoying it. I thought I would do this video for, well, the first video for like 2 hours instead of just doing one, because it's such a long game. I know I could do it for like much longer, but I'm not trying to overwhelm myself with things. So till then, I will see you guys in the next video.